What's up, YouTube? I've been seeing this everywhere on my timeline, and I just wanted to come out and make a video about it. You can tell by the title, but I just want to let everyone know, just to let's recalibrate here, okay? Let's rebalance, let's reassert ourselves in reality. Jonathan Majors has not come back to the MCU. I don't know what people thought was going to happen with this whole rehab tour that was going on, and I'm not going to sit there and be a hater, you know what I mean? Listen, get your money where you get your money, of course. But this, y'all are, there is no way, and I'm saying this, I have to tell my friends all the time, right? When this thing broke out, I was like, oh, he's done in terms of in the MCU. I don't know what his career is going to go. Worse people have done worse things and they end up with a career. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying people who have been rooting for Kang to come back and this whole, Jonathan Majors come back in the MCU to play Kang and doing this whole, it's a whole, story with it and how it makes sense with the time. No. Let me slow your roll there, brother. let me stop you right there. That's not happening, okay? No matter what you say, no matter what, that's not happening, all right? It's crazy because this whole thing's coming up because Michael B. Jordan said that he wanted to work with Jonathan Majors again on Creed 4, and he wanted to work with him because of his resiliency, and, he's proud of his brother, this and the third. And then more information comes out about him assaulting his ex-girlfriend and stuff like that. And it's like, brother, Jesus. It's not funny in terms of the situation. It's a very bad situation, and I'm not going to sit here and laugh at it. But it's just funny to see, he comes out 3 days ago, it says this, and then literally a few days later, this comes out, where it's leaked audio or something like that. And it's like, bro, this is not a good look. And the people who were sitting there championing, oh my God, bring him back. We need this. We need him back in the MCU. We need him here. This is going to fix the MCU. Kang the Conqueror is coming back, and we're going to fix the things that have been set wrong, all right? And it's like, bro, it's not happening, okay? It's not happening. They're not going to bring him back. And there's many ways to explain why they're not going to bring him back. Disney already, right now, is dealing with the whole thing of oh my God, we hate the MCU trend. People are hating on the MCU. People are trying to bash it at every second. Why would they tank their publicity even more from not even from these people, but in general from everyone? Because you bring him back, let's say from outside of the fanboys of him, or who's separate the art from the artist. I want Kang the Conqueror back so it makes sense in MCU. Even still, that is a small vocal minority compared to the majority. And people, if he comes back, it's gonna be more of a mess than it is, okay? Because you bring him back, and it's it's gonna be this red stain on the movie, and it's a bad look for everything involved. It's this is kind of bad, you know what I mean? Everything involving with this would be bad. It's like the bad apple, and you know what I mean? It's one apple's rotten, I can't risk it, I gotta throw the whole thing out, because all it takes is one bad apple to spoil the bunch, right? You can't bring them back, okay? I'm sorry. This will be everywhere. The movie will not be able to escape it. It's all over the place. It's the same thing with, what is it, Snow White right now with Gal Gadot, when it's oh, I hate this controversy around the film. You're the controversy. What do you mean? You're the issue here. Duh. It's you can't escape it because it's this red flag in the room. You know what's crazy? When Captain America came out, people were on the hill talking about, oh my God, there's this Israel superhero, and she's in the movie, and they kept harping at that. This movie, we're not watching the boycotting this movie. This movie's gonna bomb. I don't want to watch it when I want to watch it, right? There will be people like that here, and I'm not saying that oh, you can't compare one thing to another, but the same thing where it's no matter what you say about this movie, it's gonna be that red stain was ooh, I don't like this. Rewatching the movie, if years from now, when that comes up again, everyone's gonna be this is just a bad look. This is a bad look. And I don't think Disney wants to do that. And it's just so funny seeing this in retrospect, because it's people are yeah, it'll work, it'll make sense, we'll just gotta bring it back. Especially the Creed fans were yeah, the fourth one makes sense, bring them back, they're friends now, you know what I mean? It makes so much sense, I can see it. This, that, and the third, it's bro, no, brother, no, it's sorry. And I know people gonna be in comments how dare you say he can't come back to the MCU when, there have been actors like Robert Downey Jr. who had a messed up past and stuff like that. The key word, it was the past, bro. I'm not even trying to sound like a hypocrite, but there has been a time between Robert Downey Jr., what he did, which you can't even compare, which is insane to me, but even still, what he did There was a time gap, okay, where it's like, yeah, you could do a rebrand. You can't do a rebrand. It's not this soon. This happened. When did he get fired? A few years ago. It's done. It's done. And I'm saying it's done in terms of such a big brand, bringing him in at their lowest point, if you say this is their lowest point, in terms of fan reception. This was just a bad idea. No way, okay? No, it's not happening. I'm sorry that my one friend that's watching this video is going to text me right after listening to this video talking about, man, you had to do that to me. But it's true. I'm sorry, brother. I know everybody's rooting for the man to get, to come back from this even better, to learn his lesson. I would say that there was an ounce of chance. I wouldn't say he'd come back to MCU. No way. I still think that's done. There was a small little sliver of him having a career, like a major career back with the Michael B. Jordan endorsement. It was like, okay, I want to work with him, put him back in Creed 4. Everybody wins him back over. There's like, okay, I can see him in movies, see how the fans react to him, this, that, and the third. Then warm him back up, you know what I mean? He already got, was it Oscar buzz with this one movie he's working on right now, or he's in right now, that just dropped the trailer or something like that. I can see the steps. That immediately got halted. When the leaked audio of him admitting to strangling his girlfriend, it was like, how do I put this? It's like imagine you're driving down the road. And you can see where you have to turn to get on the main road. This is like a dirt road, right? You're driving on the dirt road, right? You're almost to the exit, and a giant tree just slams right in the middle of the road, and you can't go past. It's like, oh, you're cooked. Find another way, brother. Find another way. This road is blocked. The bridge beneath you has collapsed. I'm sorry. It's done. It's cooked. I'm sorry. And it's like, hey, I'm all for second chances. I'm all for, there's been, once again, in Hollywood, there's been a bunch of abusers and horrible people. I'm not saying, and then for those who are saying, oh my God, how can you say he doesn't deserve a career when there's other people in Hollywood and stuff like that? They should all be taken out. Also, I'm not against one or the other. I'm just saying, in this situation here, you're out of your mind if Disney brings them back. And this isn't only in terms of Disney. I don't know what other companies, I don't know. If Fox was still a thing, probably Fox, because they have nothing else to do with their lives, right? Sony, maybe, right? He could be Venom. I'm sorry, that's messed up. I'm sorry. But I don't know. It's like, it's not a funny situation. I'm laughing at the immediate denial that came out, where it's like, man, I can see it coming back. No. Someone had the button. It was like, I'm waiting for the warm up. I'm waiting for the warm up, and then cut that shit off immediately. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what y'all think. Are y'all still rooting for Jonathan Majors' return? Y'all think he's gonna come back to the MCU? I think the day Jonathan Majors shows up in the MCU, it's gonna be 10 years from now, and it's gonna be like a brief cameo. That's what I'll get. I give it that. Where it's like, oh, this is after 10 years of him doing sobriety and pledging to be a better person and donating to charities and petting kittens, where the rebrand is complete. But as of now, no way. And yeah, that's all my thoughts. So I'm out. Peace.